Hey, so you notice how these days everybody's on about stories and storytelling. You know, marketing has what's your brand story. Every TED Talk opens with a personal story. There's that add to your story button on Facebook. What's the story, morning glory? So what makes stories and storytelling the best way to get your message across? Let's look at that in this episode of Your Message, Your Way. Right, stories and storytelling. So what makes a story the most effective way to get your message into the brains of your listeners? Well, the research shows that as humans, our brains have evolved to take in information in story form. Like that's the best way we learn something. So the way I think of it is like this. Set your mind back 40,000 years, right? Carl the caveman is sitting down at the fire for the night stories. And tonight, Katie the cave woman is telling the story about her brother. He was a good kid and never got into too much trouble. One day he was off collecting woods. It was just over those hills over there and picking some berries. His favorite were in season that time. And he hears a rustling in the bushes. Thinks nothing of it. Bushes rustle all the time. Then a saber-toothed tiger came out and ate him. The end. Well, Carl is terrified. Who knew a rustling in the bushes could mean a saber-toothed tiger's about to eat you? Next day, he's off collecting wood by those same hills. He hears a rustling in the bushes. Doesn't think much of it at first. But then he remembers Katie's story. Throws up his wood, runs down the hill just as he hears the tiger growl. So Carl lives to pass on his story-loving genes to all of us, while Katie's brother was tiger lunch before he could pass on anything. You can go deeper into this idea of storytelling, why it's so powerful, and how to craft one about any topic from my first book, How to Tell a Really Good Story About Absolutely Anything in 4 Easy Steps. Go to reallygoodstory.com. It's on Amazon. Whatever you need, whatever format you need, I got you covered. So that, in a nutshell, is why we've all sat through those really awful movies, right? Just to see how they end. Our brains are hardwired for story, and we need that completion to have a sense of satisfaction. Even if we don't even like the story, we need to have it complete because we've evolved to take in information through story. Storytelling is one of your most powerful tools to get your message across. Don't forget to subscribe both to the channel and to the newsletter at reallygoodstory.com. Till then, your message, your way.